Here are our robotic news for December 2021 with the following topics. Robots are helping astronauts on the ISS. A German team is developing a robot system that can disassemble batteries, and a prototype for a rope robot for construction sites has been finalized. Enjoy! Hello, my name is Werner Hampel, and each month we present the latest news in the fields of robotics. If you like such video, give a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. And now let's get started. Robots in space. The robot Simon keeps astronauts company in the International Space Station ISS. On November 11th, German astronauts Matthias Maurer and 3 others flew into space, and they now receiving support from Simon. It is a free-flying robot with voice control and a display like a flying Alexa, and it's roughly shaped like the medicine ball. The robot is already in space, where it supports the astronauts in their daily work. The robot has 2 main tasks: entertainment and information. When the astronauts are in bad mood, they can ask the robot to tell a joke or a funny story. But of course, most importantly, the robot is meant to be a tool for the astronauts. For example, it can answer questions about certain tasks, such as whether the cable should be soldered on the left or on the right, or such things. The idea behind using the robot is that space missions are getting longer, and especially on longer flights, people can get in touch with NASA's Flight Control Center in Houston. When astronauts need information, the robot can help them. Simon has already been stationed in the ISS in 2018, and the mission has been very successful so far. The inspiration for Simon was Professor Simon Wright from the animated series Captain Future. Do you know it? Write down in the comments below. A flying brain with sensors, cameras and a speech sensor. A project team of around 50 people from the German Aerospace Center, Airbus, IBM and LMU in Munich have been working on the realization of the robot since August 2016 and completed it in just 2 years. Simon stands for the Crew Interactive Mobile Companion. Robots in space are big topics in the future, and small steps like this are of course very important. What are your thoughts of this? Let me know in the comments down here below. A team of German researchers has developed a robotic system to disassemble batteries and sort them by individual parts. The individual components can be recycled properly. To do this, the robot must learn to recognize different types of batteries and take them apart. Car batteries and rechargeable batteries contain valuable raw materials such as nickel, cobalt or lithium. But until now, they have only been recycled in parts like other electrical waste. That's why a team from the Fraunhofer Institutes for Manufacturing, Engineering and Automation is working on a robot system that can automatically disassemble the batteries and sort the components. The parts then will be turned into second life batteries, and that ones that are not longer usable will be processed into the chemical components. Disassembly, however, is a major challenge. Wires, cables, plugs, gaskets, screws, battery cells and so on all have been taken apart. In addition, car batteries are not standardized, and the batteries of different manufacturers and models have different power storage, and the robots have to be very flexible. The robot must first open the lid by removing screws. Intelligent image processing shows the way. Also, even that doesn't always work, because some screws are corroded after several years of exposure to wind and weather and can therefore no longer be loosened. Thanks to machine learning, the robot recognizes whether a screwdriver will work, whether it needs a milling cutter. In addition of these two tools, many other specially developed tools are also needed to remove the parts. The results so far of the robot project are promising. A first demonstrator could be ready early this winter, halfway through the 3 years project. It would of course be fantastic if at the end of this project there really is a fully functional robot that can disassemble car batteries and rechargeable batteries into their individual parts and thus solve a major problem of the present and the future. After almost 2 years of development, researchers from Robotics in Construction have presented a prototype for a rope robot in Duisburg, Germany. In the future, the robot will be able to perform masonry work over several floors. The rope robot works similarly to the rope cameras in the soccer stadiums. It offers the advantage of making work easier and increasing quality. It can lay an entire floor of standard sand lime bricks in just a few hours, move bricks of different sizes, insert lintels and automatically apply mortar. And it works with the aid of a digital plan. The robot is intended to counteract the shortage of skilled workers without making humans unnecessary in construction. The construction industry is increasingly relying on digitalization and automation, as technical solutions make work easier and also ensure fast, high-quality construction. I think we will see a lot of new robots in the construction industry in the next few years. What do you think about it? Feel free to write me down your opinion in the comments down here below. That was our news for December 2021. If you liked the video, give a thumbs up, write down your comments below and don't forget to subscribe to the channel and activate the bell. See you in the next video. Werner.